Hey, hey, my babies. No. Hey, everybody. What's going on in the late evening, 8:47? What's been going on with you all? I had to take some time, get some things right. With, but anyway, what's going on with you? I hope it's not. I don't have any mic or anything plugged up, so I hope it sounds okay. Someone need to tell me I'll get it together. I'm taking my locks down. So that's what I'm. If you see a comb going like this, it's because I'm taking my locks down, getting them down. I went to like an open house today of a dermatologist, which um, and they specialize in a lot of the hair stuff, and they do dermatology, but it was all different. It was different vendors and everything. Guess what? I won a basket. I took it apart, but I won a basket. I wasn't gonna do a stream tonight. I was gonna try to go for it tomorrow, but right now I didn't put my mic on. I might have to put the other mic on. Put the other mic on. Put the other mic on. I hope you all can hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me? If not, I'm gonna have to put the mic in. But so I just kind of like, just give me a minute. I got two mics. Two mics. I'm gonna do the wire wire mic. I think not the wireless, but the wire mic tonight because I can. It's a lot of wires, but I'm not going anywhere. So I'm trying to see if I am able to hook it up to. Yeah, I can hook it up to my. I could have put my mic on with my headset, but I didn't feel like doing that either. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. I gotta get me a cord wrapper or a. I don't even know if it's on the mic. Sometimes it. Let me see. Let's see if I can put my. Let me attach my doohickey. No, I don't even feel like doing that. It's bad when you just don't feel like doing it, huh? When you just. Um, let's just see. All right, let's take this off and see what happened. I really didn't feel like having this in my ear anyway. So let's see if this gonna be okay. Yeah, it said I should have had this all together before I trying to find some other. Y'all didn't see that, did y'all? Hold on. Probably got some fingerprint. Trying to say it don't recognize me. Ah, see? I'm gonna have to go off and go on the other computer. Hold on. What I'm doing? Okay. Okay. Sign in. Okay, let's try this. I need to clean it. Oh, let's get a little. Okay. Let's go here. Sometimes it could be your finger. Damn. Sometimes it could be your finger. Sometimes it's just your finger. All right. I did my notifications. I'm still livening it up, I think. Yeah, I'm still livening it up. I'm not in the stream. So tell me what's going on. If it sound bad, I don't have my phone in here with me, you all. I know I probably need my phone. I don't know what I'm doing with my phone. I know it's here. I know it's like in my face. I know I see it, but I don't see it right now. Hold on. See, that's what happened when you don't have your stuff together before you go streaming out. It's just a small one. Let me see what's happening. I'm not on the stream lab. I'm just doing tap. Welcome back. Okay, 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 okay. I just want to see what it sounds like. I don't want everything, I just kind of want to see it's offline. Tap. You gotta tap it. Tap it. Streamline. Oh, why? Maybe because I started from the desktop. Could that be the reason why it's offline? First of all, let's see where I'm at. Okay. I don't need to hear the audio. Oh, it don't sound bad. It don't sound bad. It's just seemed like it. Okay. Okay. I don't want to hear it. So I can, as long as I can hear you, I'm good. I just want to make sure that I can. If I do audio only, it'll be all right. I can't because I have you all already here. I should have went. Maybe I should have went. Oh, I know what I should have did. I should have been able to put you all on the. I know. Add the source, but I didn't. No, I didn't. So it's all right. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just here to talk to y'all for a little bit anyway. I just, to get back into it. Tell me what's been going on with you all. I got, listen, let me tell you what happened. I went to today was my day of, I worked. I had to run to my husband appointment. Then I had to run to another appointment for the dermatologist. And let me tell you something, the open house was also, my primary care physician was there. And guess what? Guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to send the invitation, the flyer to some the ladies I work with, because they asked me to do it, and it flipped my mind until today after we got off stream, and I know they probably looking like these people are nuts, really nuts. Anyway, so that's what happened. I gotta apologize to them somehow. Um, I'll make it up, but and then you know how you have the doctor kind of look at you, because I like my hair, I always have that issue up here. I always thought that it was falling apart, but you know how when your locks, the parts are getting wider and wider apart, so I had to take it down because a lot of times it's just your hair, but she saw some scarring in my scalp, and so I'm going to either have to make that scoring go little, or sometimes you can't mess with a lot without professional treatment. But I'm going to get my castor off, and I'm going to have a field day with that because I need to do that. And plus, when you have locks, you don't want to go do all the treatment stuff until you have had your locks out. For me, for a little bit, because your locks have to get its growing pattern back. Some people say, "Oh, it's fine, it's fine," but that's the reason why some people look like they're losing their hair after they locks, or look like they got little spots in their head when you wake up. It's not forming because sometimes you just gotta give. Sometimes you just gotta give time, and you gotta give time for your locks to grow back. I mean, your hair to get its growing pattern back, and once it get its growing pattern back, um, but sometimes that could take up to 6 months to get its growing pattern back. Sometimes it depends on how long you have your locks in, um, and how you've been, you know, are you constantly doing, depends on what you do. I got sister locks, and it depends on if your little parts and stuff is getting farther and farther apart. But this is the crazy part is I'm gonna tell you this: if you have sister locks, and if you use your finger, it gives the thickness back to the scalp part of it. Makes it look thicker, makes it look fuller. To retwist your hair. If you use your finger, it gives the. But if you use a tool, sometimes a tool makes it like a little bit tighter than what you would normally want it. You want it to kind of look done, but not look done. Okay. Like I said, your finger locks give your curl pattern. It makes it, how can I say, fuller at the scalp. So you get to the point where you say, "Oh, this is not right," but let the finger locks do it, but don't pull it so tight. Some of y'all be pulling your hair too damn tight. You don't have to pull it that tight. That's the same way when you're braiding it. You don't have to pull it that tight. If somebody got to braid your hair so tight that you can't breathe when you walk, then they don't need to be doing hair because you don't have to do it that tight. And when you braiding it, when you braid your hair, see, you all, oh, you're not a braider. But I'm as old as you and been doing it longer than you have. You might can do designs, but you don't have to. When you start braiding your hair, if you want that tight look, and if you without somebody pulling your scalps, you need to go a few rounds. When you get your 1, 2, 3, you're gonna do one, add, bring it more up to the front. Don't don't go to the back and line it, make it like it's far. You don't need to do that. You don't need to make it go all the way to the back. Oh, it need to go up. No, you don't need to do that. Just like you do those little um I forgot what you call those braids. When they have it look like it's stitch. You just need to twist. You need to do 2 or 3, depends on how long the braid is or how long your um your roll is. Go around once, go around twice, go around 3 times, and start adding hair. That's all. And what I mean by go around 3 times, hold it. Don't pull their hair. Don't You ain't gotta pull their hair. There's no need to pull their hair. You can get it tight without pulling their hair. You actually can get it tight without being so tight. Anyway, that's one thing. I gotta show you some products that I want. Like I said, I want a basket. And I bought some stuff because my husband is really big into making sure his skin is right for as the sunscreen and what they have. So I bought one thing, and I thought that would be really, really nice. Um, and then I like it. I just bought something small for him. You know what I mean? Not It's for both of us because I don't wear that stuff on my face. I was always scared of it, so I just kind of, you know, I use pure aloe vera on my skin. That's what I use. Um, I use that. After I wash my face, give it a little dry, and then I put that on, and that usually helps. And listen, some of these moles that I have had on it helps with them. It helped those moles. They dried up and fell off. I had one behind my ear, trying to make sure it's not trying to grow back. You think they gone, they not gone. So that's pretty much it. And that's all I'm doing. Wait a minute, is my mic on? Oh, so mix match. Oh, desktop is on. Mix master. See, I can hear it from here. As long as I can hear it from here. So holla at me. What are you all doing out there? Holla at me, holla at me, holla at me, holla at me, holla at me soon. You all been staying out of trouble? Right. All right, we're gonna do some. I want to do some reactions. You all are gonna beat me to a lot of them anyway. I mean, y'all react so quick to the point. I swear, while we want to do you, are you all at school? Are you all at home? Are you all at your job? Good gracious! guess I just gotta move my butt though. Moving it slow, moving it slow. So tell me what is good with the people of today. Tell me what is good with the people of today. I'm gonna go on here and unlock this because I want to talk about some things. Uh-oh. Don't lose your stuff. What is, okay, well, give me. Okay. So I've been, okay, I said I wouldn't talk about politics, you all. I'm not. But what I am going to talk about, did y'all see, did you, who look at DDG and the crew and the cap crew? The cap, the whole crew. I just did him by name, but I'm asking who looks at the Capaholics and who look at them individually. Uh-oh. Breaking news. I'm just looking to see what's on here. Week again. Chuck Schumer. Oh, shut down plans to expose Mike Johnson. What? Chuck Schumer said he shut it down. What is he getting pissed off at everybody? DDG riding around on his. This is stuff I'm seeing. Uh-oh. They said something about something just dropped. DDG plane.
I want to put my son in jail for something that they made up. So they know they made it up. And they say he will serve the rest of his life in prison. These are sick, bad people. And don't tell me about us going after them. If anything, we've been very, very soft. I wouldn't be that soft, I'll tell you that. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right, y'all. We are back with another video. I definitely had to bring y'all this. And I do want to say, man, praise God, man, that Pete Hegseth plane, landed safely. They say he had an emergency landing due to a crack in the aircraft windshield. So we even got more details on
There's
that.
so much going on.
Of course, everybody panicked and stuff like that and was scared, but thank God everything is okay, and I will run through some of the details of what some people are saying about it. And not only that, President Trump, he just goes off in the Oval Office today. I'm gonna say that towards the end of the video, so make sure y'all stay until the end. And of course, the dollar store Barack Obama, Hakeem Jeffrey, is still out funded, accepting hundreds of overseas payments. That's what I'm saying. He just telling a freaking lie. They say reports show his campaign received more than 170 contributions from addresses outside of the U.S. The payments received bypass election law and are illegal. It's very problematic, not just for Zoran Madani, but anyone who has these kind of packs, because it's a license to illegally funnel money. And foreign countries know you don't have to go to war against America. All you got to do is manipulate the election.
This morning, New York Democratic mayoral candidate
It's so much going on, you all. And I normally said I wouldn't do can't.
Reports show his campaign received more than 170.
This is too much. What time is it? I just wanted to get my stream back together and see what's going on. I was gonna give it 30 minutes right now, but I have to go to sleep because I got to get up at 4 in the morning. So, what are you all? Gotta get up in the morning, yeah.
Wow. And that's what I'm saying.
So I can be ready at 5. Tomorrow's Thursday, and that's what happens. Anyway, I want to come back on here and really praise the dermatologist center that I went to. I saw my, like I said, I saw my primary care
Judge A. Riley
physician,
talking about hands off.
and she was there,
What
and
was hands off
she's
for?
not a dermatologist, but she's a weight loss
This is going to
specialist,
show you how fake they is.
and
Now, check
she's
this out
doing
about
good
Robbie
too.
Starbucks. He said,
She
"Go
know
to
what she's
Montgomery
doing.
to
I
get his
love that
ultimate
she's
chance
out
to
here
walk back his
doing
language
her
that he
thing. Her
wanted,
name is Tracy
to
Norfleet.
protect whiter neighborhoods at a higher
Feet.
rate, but he
Feet, not
refuses to walk
fleek.
it back. He wants
Because we don't want
taxes
to talk like
for
this.
affluent whites.
We want to say
As I've said,
Tracy
he's a
Norfleet.
communist.
And
Fleet.
realize
And
there's
she
a
is
policy proposal
awesome.
that says your plan, and I'm going to
She's
quote
really
it for folks.
good
To
at what
shift
she
the
does.
tax
I want
burden
you all to
from
go and
overtaxed
praise her, give her
homeowners in the
big
outer
ups.
boroughs
If
to
you
more
need a
expensive
primary
homes
care,
in richer
she's
and
there. If you
whiter
need someone
neighborhoods.
that's going to help you
Explain
with your
why
weight
you're
loss,
bringing
she's
race
there. If you
into
need
your
someone
tax
that's going to
proposal.
break
That
stuff
is just
down
a
to
description
you
of
and
what
for
we see
you,
right now. It's
she
not
is
driven by race. It's
there.
more of an assessment of what
So
neighborhoods are being undertaxed
go hang
versus
out with her, go
overtaxed.
So
talk
no
to her.
plans to change that language
You know,
on your website.
The
I'm
focus
telling
here
you, you're
is
gonna
to
love
actually
every
ensure a
minute
fair
of it.
property tax
She's
system, and that
she's
the
down
use
to
of that
earth.
language
She's
is an
here to.
assessment of
You
See,
ask
that's
her the
just full of
questions,
crap. That's
and
why President Trump called him a communist.
she breaks
Like,
it down.
this guy ain't nothing
I
but
like
a
that she
freaking
slows
liar.
down.
That's
She's
why
not
President
trying to
Trump is just
going
not
real
going
fast,
for it.
but
President Trump know
yeah.
what type of guy this is. Say Trump said he would not.
Yeah. So you all need to go, and I'm gonna put her address in the link. 50 cases. Give me 50K subs. We will go into the office with her and talk to her, and take our time to see if we can. I'll get with her and see, hey Tracy, you have time to do a stream with me? And if she can do a stream with me and she tell you a little bit about herself, tell a little about what she does, and everybody say she's not just a primary care physician. She's a weight loss and help you get your butt down specialist too. And we need to it'd be nice if you could give her a call and see what she got. Some people might like her, some people probably won't. But you don't have to like her to go in there and say, I need help. I need to get my weight down. I need to get things down. So whether you're a man or a woman, you can be as skinny as all outdoors, but it's also a healthy way about being skinny. Just because you're skinny don't make you healthy. Remember that. So, and plus I got some work to do in the house because I was gone for a little bit. I need to get but yeah, I said I was going to scan. So one computer going to have Kit. I'm going to do both and have my live for, I think YouTube, one of them. So I'm going to try to do live 3 different ways. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to try it. That's what I call myself working on. You have other people show you stuff, but I have a tendency of not listening sometimes. But yeah, I need to get in here and clean up. It's one of those things you gotta clean up. Get your house in order. I learned that from what's her name? Peach McIntyre. She said, I'm out of order. Big up to Miss Peach McIntyre. I never been on her stream. I never stream her. I never been in one of her class, but I like what she does. And a lot of people just, Peach is this, and I like Peach. Peach got it going on. I'm not trying to make no money off Peach. I mention her name because that's who I like. And if I like them, I like them. I'm not gonna not mention their name. I'm not trying to make no money off them. So y'all need to go over there and visit Peach and say, hey, we got new viewers out here all the time. She know it. She's good at making her money. I'll hype them all up. To me, it don't matter. Peaches, I like Peach. I think they give her a bad rap. And you people out here playing with those people that's out there playing with CPS and all that other stuff, you need to stop before somebody call it on you. And then before you know it, you all up in arms because somebody don't call CPS on you. You know, you don't always think grass is greener. You know, if that was her, if she don't seem like she's that malicious, but if she sat here and called on you all have a fit. You know, it's ridiculous. You know, the last thing I saw was, and she had every right. What give you the right to put food in a black bag, like her products? But the thing is that because that's where I see her products. No, but you all was wrong because you didn't ask. You know she didn't need it because her kids come. Those kids come with that. You know, I see her every time you look around. She is putting monies on their books. She's they school lunch on their school lunch accounts. She has food in her pantry. So just because she got a lot of kids, don't make her not being able to take care of them. She does pretty good for herself. So stop. She make more money than half of you all. And so stop hating on her. That's all I can say. Stop. Let that girl do her business. You all are so jealous. I ain't never known people. And y'all constantly keep watching her. But you're so freaking jealous of her. Oh, I can't believe this. I don't know her bad things. I don't want to know her bad things. That's not for me to judge her off 2-3 minutes of content that she gives out. I don't know her life. But I know if you all keep sitting up here playing with CPS, they gonna turn around and start following you all. Star 69, who's doing it to her, they're gonna start 69 y'all asses. Keep it up. And what I mean by star 69 is that they gonna call you back, get your information. You gonna be a kid that answer the phone, getting your information, giving it to them. And then what's gonna happen? Yeah, it's gonna be locked up for making a false report. So stop messing with people's lives that's not messing with you. You're jealous because she's doing what she. Half of you all, you bitching because she making money. If she wasn't making money and taking care of her kids, you still be bitching. So shut up, stop. She loves a person, you know. You need to put Woody out. Don't put Woody out. You all need to shut up and let her home be around. As long as he's not disrespecting those kids. What between a grown up and him and a grown up? What between grown ups is between grown ups. As long as he doing right by those kids. Now what he and her got going on, if they settle it out, they settle it out. Shit. Jealous people. Y'all are so jealous. Oh, and I don't mean to get in DDG business, or Dub. What is wrong with y'all? Baby mamas. What is wrong? Baby mamas. This is what y'all need to learn. You all cannot raise them boys like you think you can. You can only treat them, you only can raise them to treat a woman the way you feel they need to be treated. But a lot of times you all got to get off this, he ain't seeing his kid. He shouldn't have to pay you for your part. Your part is your home. Now, if y'all got 50-50, and this is for the ones that got 50-50, because there's a reason why other things happen, but for the ones with 50-50, why are the man paying for your home? If it's 50-50, your child is over at that man's house at 50% of the time, your house 50. He has to take care. See, that's not fair that he has to take care of your home and his home. Supply food for your home and his home. So he might as well just go on and take him over. If he has to do that. That's not fair. And the judges know this. That's not fair to them. 50-50 is 50-50. You 50-50, you're doing custody, and then the judges that goes automatically goes with DDG part, that judge, you are wrong. You're so wrong. You're so wrong. You're so wrong. You took a part. You, you took a side without getting all of it. Y'all are so wrong. Oh, you jumped to streaming. You automatically gave that. You gave. Oh, you automatically took that man. Took took his child from him because the mom said one thing, and you didn't. And you didn't. Doesn't matter. Oh well, we have to go off. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What you should have done was had them both in court. It should be a court that drops right then and there, right then and there. When she went and dropped that thing, dropped that that allegation against him, you all should have had court the next day. The next day. Or the 2 days after. You don't automatically give a man child away. What you did was automatically gave the child away. Now he has to fight to get his child back. That's ridiculous. You all are not playing fair. You're not playing fair to women, and you're showing the hell not playing fair to the men. And these laws, you all doing it so you all can get y'all money. This is not cool, man. What should happen is give them the right to be parents to their kids. They don't have to love each other. They don't even have to like each other. They just have to have a common ground where they can drop their child off and pick their child up. Now these two make good money. You all giving these women, oh, he makes millions, she makes, oh, they do pretty good. And since they doing pretty good, what should happen is that she take her home, he take her his. When he has a child, 1 week on and 1 week off. When he starts school, still the same way, 1 week on, 1 week off. They better get in a good school district. And I think distance is too far distance. California got too much between them. Too much between them. So you gotta get them in, tell them they gotta get in a district. Who's easy to move? DG was in this house first, right? So somebody need to find a way. See that you learn that they don't get to walk away from being parents. You don't go, oh, you only gonna get it every 3 weekends. No, you don't walk away from being 1 week on, 1 week off. 7 days. Start her 7 days, start his 7 days. 7 days. Both of you all carry the insurance. Both of you all should carry insurance. Since you want to do it that way, both of you all should carry insurance. 1 week on, 1 week off. Get in, you better settle for the school district. Find a house in the school district that you want, because I'm telling you right now, that's where you're gonna be. And if I'm the judge and I'm in this county, this is the county I'm in, you better get one in this county. You're not gonna move and make it harder for that parent, and you're not gonna move to make it harder for that one. Man, no, it's about family here. They don't have to love each other. They don't even have to like each other. But if it takes them more than 50 minutes to get that child to school when it's their turn, then that means they need to be in the same area. Dad, I'm telling dads, mom, you don't go to nobody's house without it. You don't. If you got a meeting point, that's where the hell you meet at. If you need to meet at the jail cell, that's where you need to meet at the jail cell. You don't follow the man, you don't follow the woman. It's none of your business what they do after they leave you. None of your business. And none of you, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying they're doing, I'm just saying, stop with the bullshit. Excuse my language, y'all. You all are taking it for you cannot control another human being. Why? When you're in a relationship, this is the thing. You need to have respect for one another, because if you got respect for one another, I don't want to hear about loyalty. You got to have loyalty. I don't want to hear about loyalty, because y'all not even loyal to Jesus Christ. So what are you talking about loyalty? If you can't stay committed to Jesus Christ, what makes you think you're gonna stay committed? You know, come on, man. The judge needs to know these kids, these young ladies, the young lady and the young man, and go on both. You can't go out of town and you got a case going on. No, you can't do that. I'm moving out of town. Well, if you move out of town, the kids stay with him. That's not fair to him. It's not fair to him at all. It's not fair to the kid that you decide you want to. Now, I know it's expensive where they at. I know it's expensive. I know it's very expensive. Shit, find a 4-family flat if you can. You move on one side, he moves on the other side. That means they both will be there. But you know, the judge was right about this. You move out of town, the kids stay with the person that's not moving. That's only right. You know, you look at I say look at when it comes to something else, look at the athlete. Look what if it's an athlete and they have to move? Well, when it's off season, he get his 6 months, however it is, and then she gets her 6 months, however that is. You know, if he's if he has to live if he lives in Green Bay, okay, well, he lives in Green Bay a certain part of the year, and she lives in wherever she at a certain part of the year. So the child will be, when he not in school, he probably he'd go, you know, to mom's for 6 months. Because if the dad got August, September, October, November, December, January, February, 6 months. Probably January. 5. Because they do preseason. So if it's a football player, stop giving these women, thinking that it's okay to, I'm going to go get a baby by this person. I know. No, you stop doing that. You let them know, okay, 6, you going to have them how many? He going to have them still 50-50. No matter what. School year is, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. No, that's not right. I'm losing. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Usually kids are out of school in May. So, Dad'll have them. Dad'll be right back here after his, is over. His time is over. Gets right back over here. Moves right, you going right back to the house, getting right back in the carpool lane. That's just me. That's how I feel it should be. The judges should feel the same way, because the only thing you're doing is turn up homes. You're not making homes better. You turn them up. So, like I said, DDG should get his child 1 week on, since, mom can't seem and dad can't seem to come together on the situation of doing the week. 1 week on, 1 week off. And that's include the whole weekend. He goes to his mom 1 weekend. He goes to DDG 1 week. Not weekend, but he goes to his mom 1 week. Goes to DDG 1 week. Goes to Dub 1 week. Well, since she moves, she's going to have to wait till he get out of school, and he's there all 3 months. Goes from, in the summertime, he might not want to be, but in the summertime, he's with his mom until August. Unless they decide to bring him back. You know what I mean? Holidays, gonna rotate holidays like normal. That's all I'm saying. If she need, if the mom and dad need more time to get, well, they need to realize, don't, money doesn't help. Time is what you need. Time is what they need with their family, man. Time. If you can't give them time, then you're doing a disservice. The money, the money is the money. They both got to get out and work. I don't want to hear. I stay at home. No, not no more. Not when you got a child support order. Nobody stays at home. The man got to work. She got to work. Shit. Make them pay for what they brought into the world. And then maybe, maybe a lot of these people stop. No, I don't want to bring. They make you pay no matter what. I get on child support. Yeah, you can go put yourself on child support. What's going to happen is they're going to say, how far do you stay away from each other? You stay where? Okay, well, this is what's going to happen. How long you was staying there? Oh, just move. Well, you better move back. That's how that will go. Or he get the kids. Stupid stuff. And this is how it's going to work. He get so many years, so many months, and you going to get so many months. Figure it out. No child support for neither one. Because if he wasn't in the picture, you wouldn't get child support, would you? If you didn't know where he was and how was, you all forget that you all want, I don't want him in his life. But you just want his money, but you don't want him in the life? No. You don't get nothing. If he don't get time with his child, you don't get nothing. If the dad say, listen, I want my child just as much as she want him. All right, let's work something out. Who willing to move where they need to move? I don't want to hear that. I don't care if the dad's a truck driver. He finna learn the responsibility of being at home. You can't always throw money in the situation. You're gonna learn how to be at home with your child, or you and your child gonna be on that road. You better learn how to do virtual learning. I'm not. If your child is, now the only way is you can't keep them 4 months away from each other. No, that's not gonna work. I can't believe a judge would even do that. That's just how much, that's just ridiculous. I don't like it with not one bit. He has to be without his baby. Now, if he's on tour, you look at the situation. If he's on tour and she's at home, then, she can probably get him, or his mom can probably bring him out. I'm going to tell you this. I love Chris Brown. I don't know the whole situation of Chris Brown situation with his children. Hey, baby mama. What I like is that he gets 2 weeks, she gets 2 weeks, especially if it's a 4 week month. He gets 2 weeks, she gets 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. It's 50-50. He want his kid just as much as they want. His kids go out on tour with him. They in the bus. Well, I love it. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. A lot of times and it's also, you all don't realize, that little boy helps the child just as well. Understand hard work, understand what their dad or mom do for it's hard work. This is what I have to get out here and do this all the time. Okay, learn how to homeschool your child. That's a lot of kids were homeschooled, but at least now with they being homeschooled, you homeschooling, you ain't got to worry about, you don't know who's around your child, who's doing this with your child. You instilling what you need him to be instilled, or she needs to be instilled in their head. But not 4 months. If it's gonna be 4 months away, what should happen is this: if you on a site where it's that location filming, but then DGG should have them, but make arrangements. You She'll have them, not nannies, not all this other stuff. She'll have them and make arrangements. She needs to make arrangement when it's her, and he needs to make arrangement when it's him. Now, if the mom decides, if the grandma decides, especially if it's cold out there, that she'll watch them for the, you can't get mad about that. And he can't get mad. He can't get mad if your mom says she'll watch them. But they should have the choice to have them. They should have the choice. Okay, it's not my turn, but yeah, you going out on town? Can you, be like, okay, can you watch them, or either I have my mom watch him while I'm out on, because it's his time. I would like for him to follow me. If you got a bus, then I would say put your child on that bus with you. But if it's not a bus, you gotta do what you gotta do. But it's okay to allow them. If you're going somewhere 2 weeks and it's like, let them kids enjoy their parents, man. Stop with this judge jumping into so much all the time. And I don't like it because there's a third party shit going on. And you're taking away from you when you take a kid away from their father and their mother because one being greedy, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. I'm gonna get child support on you because why? Because you got just as much as right to work as everybody else. No, I saw that with the baby mom, and I like Brittany. I'm not turning against her because of nothing. I like Brittany because I like Brittany. I like, when she was in the hospital and DDG went up there to see her with woo-wop. I like the fact that, I like it. But what I'm saying to you is that you want money from him because you can't, because of the money, so you want money from him because your ends are not there. When your ends are not there, are you working? Because when you're working, he can have them. You was doing just as much as Dub was doing with this YouTube. So get back and make your videos and go to work. You got 2 jobs. You just got 2 jobs now. What you just did. Don't do that. My baby love you both. Get it, all you need to do is just work it out. It's not fair to you take Dub money, but Dub is not fair to know that she struggled. And she's struggling because sometimes she's not working like she should. There's going to come a time when people are just not working like they should. But when you know they can make money, and Brittany, you can make money off your videos. When you know that they can make money and they have other ways of making money, then that bothers me too, because it ain't like you can't make money. You know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying. The money that you're making, the damn housing is so freaking high. Another situation, you get a 4-family flat, put on one side and you get on the other. Y'all making things hard. Go buy family flats, 2-family flats, 4-family flats. Go find 4-family flats, fix them up. All this money people getting, fix them up. Put your baby mama on one side. But the baby mama got to realize that she can't sit up here and bring all these different dudes to the house, because, that's only what's going to happen is that he can eventually be like, okay, you don't need help. You can move. Leave him. You move. You give his child a house. That's what y'all need to learn how to do. 4-family flat. By 2, side by side. The brothers, if you want your kids to grow up together, You get on 1, 2 by 2 and 2, you get another 2 and 2. Get that? So you got 2 boys and they can grow side by side, even though, you know, he's older or whatever, I go. Baby mama on one side, that's your fault if you got 50 baby mamas now. Don't get out here and get 50 babies mama, because you're going to be buying 2-family flat. But you want your kids to grow up together. If you want the kids to grow up together, don't do stupid shit. Don't push no, y'all. Man, that's what they need to be building up. These kids need to grow up together, need to be around each other, need to understand. Now, if the mom get, you know, she get a boyfriend, they get married, that's something totally different. She got to get on shit. Get them 2-family flats. Shit. Y'all tripping. Make more of them, more and more of them. Alright, you all, I'm out of here. Gotta go.